We got about 4 inches here at my house, guys, here in old Kentucky. And it was perfect because I wanted to take some stills with the model that we just finished. So let's go look at it. Alrighty, guys, we're in the warm house. Back here, the model build table. And we've got it finished. There is a couple things that we need to do before the video's over. When I went out and took these still shots, I broke the mirror off on accident and the back tire came off. But she's done. This was a fun model. It was challenging. I give it, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it about probably a 7 on aggravation on some parts. 1, I had lots of problem with this hood all the way down to the last bit I did. I went to put the stripes up here on the hood, and they just crumbled like a dried up leaf. So I still have the pattern. I'm going to try it later on, try to figure out something, maybe get some white pin striping or whatever. Now, the license plate wasn't what came with this model. I think it was from a 1970s model. And see if I think I have one more of them. It came from an old kit, but I thought it was great for this model. And that is because it's got a Bronco on it. Let me see if it'll, I don't know if it's going to adjust to it, but you can see it there. Wish it come in clear, but it's not. But it is Wyoming. Pretty cool. It was for a 1950 Chevy pickup, but I thought it looked really good on the back of this 1974 Bronco. So here, guys, I want to show you some of my steels. It was so great because of the snow. I thought it really gave it a great look. So you guys enjoy these, and I will be back, and we will fix the mirror and get that spare tire put back on. The tire, I was wanting to keep it where you could actually move it back and forth, but there was no way. I explained a little bit in the last video. It would not stay in one place, and it came down and stayed out. So I had to glue it in place. There was something else. I tried to put every piece that the model came with, and I think I got 98% of it put on. I forget what it was. I couldn't get on. It broke. There was something broke. Oh, this right here, I messed up. That's what it was. This door handle was supposed to go here, and I still have the other door handle that goes here. I was wondering why that went flush up against the door. If you look at this one, it actually, it looks like you know how you can put your hand behind that and push the button. And I don't know how I got that mixed up, but I did, and I tried to fix it. Where I use super glue, this handle will not come off. I'll never get this handle out here. But that was supposed to go back here. There's nothing I can do about it now. And if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't never know. Now, I was going to repaint the hood, but instead I took 600 grit sandpaper, and I just wet sanded where it shrank on me, because when it gets back around here, I'll show you. It shrank right there on the edge, and I just sanded it because I had so much problems with this hood. I was like, if I do anything else, it's going to get worse. That's why sometimes it happens. If you try to fix something, it gets worse. But right here, it shrank real bad, and it was all like, I just took that 600 grit and cleaned it up. And so, oh, and I did get a little bit of fog in my window. I got a little bit right here, and I accidentally touched the glue right there. For some reason, my hands was a little shaky that night, and it just barely bumped up with the tip of my my little knife, and it put a little place on it. But all the windows did really good. But when the windshield was the last thing I put in, and I got a little here and a little fog here. So this model, it's not perfect, but I love the 1974 Bronco, and I think it's a, it captures what it looks like. Here's to take the top off of it. I do have a little bit more detail to do inside. I need to touch up a little bit of the blue on the steering wheel, and there's just little bits and bobs there, here and there, not much. But I'm about 95% happy with it. I wish the hood would have worked out better, and I wish I didn't get any fog at all on my windows. But I mean, sometimes that stuff happens, and you just got to live with it. All right, now let's get to our steels, guys, and we'll come back and we'll get the tire put back on, the spare tire, and we'll try to get that mirror, because the mirror broke off. It didn't break off where it's supposed to glue on. It actually broke. It snapped off. So the glue didn't fail. It was just where it's thin plastic. Mirrors and antennas are some of the hardest things to not get broken. Windshield wipers is another one. They usually break off too. And when you're taking pictures and stuff like that, you're always handling it. So now on this too, before we get to our steels, I can't figure it out. I don't know if that's the way the model is supposed to be made or what, but it sets higher up in the front. And you can probably see that. The frame and everything is in the right position. I have pushed down on it. I can see right now it needs to push back down a little bit more, but it ain't going to help much. I was going to glue it in up here, but I thought, well, maybe a later date I'll come back in, take the cab off, and see if I can figure it out then. Because I've took the cab off 2 or 3 times, and it just don't look like anything's holding it where it's puckered up there. I don't know if that's the way the Broncos were. Just more suspension in the front than in the back. So, I don't know. It is something I will have to look into on a later date. Let's get to those steels, guys. Alrighty, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed those. My camera kept messing up. I don't know I guess it was the cold weather, but man, that was a fight to get those pictures taken. And it was cold. I put a board down on the ground, so I put my knees down so I could get low and get some of those shots. And it was a cold thing to do. Alrighty. Guys, our next model is going to be, and I'm going to take about probably 2 weeks off, but don't hold me to that. Where it snowed today. I don't know how long this is going to last, so I may start it earlier than 2 weeks. But we're going to start the let me get the, man, that's big lettering in it. That's what we're going to start, guys. The UH-1D Huey gunship. And it is just an awesome looking helicopter. It's got that big old gun on it. I'm not for sure. I won't know for sure what size caliper it is till we'll get into the model. It looks like the tail number is 888. But I went to a model shop. I guess you can call it a model shop. The guy said he don't sell glue together models. He sells a lot of snap together, which nothing wrong with that, but I don't like snap together. But he does have a great supply of paint, and this one is just made just for plastics, and these are two different shades of olive. He actually has two more, a lighter one than this one, and a darker one than this one. So I may go up there and grab both of those too. These things anymore are not cheap. They're $7 a can, which is, I think, still a little bit cheaper than Hobby Lobby. It may be the same price. I don't know. I haven't bought any spray paint at Hobby Lobby. I bought these little things here, but other than that, I haven't. But yep, I just want to show you what we're going to be doing next. So hopefully you guys are excited as I am to be getting ready to get started on that. So, and of course, I already had from when we did our U.S. Ronald Reagan. I already had this paint, so it's all the olives and the tans and all that. So we've got that for like interior and stuff like that, instrument panels and stuff like that. I finally found a good place to put this up so people can see it, and because this model was one of them models that just, it got knocked around, and it's just easy. And I think the helicopters and about 4 or 5 of the airplanes are somewhere underneath my dresser still yet. I'm going to have to one day move that and see if I can find it. But I found a home for it, which is up here. When I fixed my shelf so we can have the overhead view when I'm filming, I just had that shelf just for that. It fit perfect. So I got that done. There's a little bit of detail work. So it goes good up there. So I'm glad I found a good place for that so it don't get knocked over no more, because it was getting aggravating. Alright guys, let me get you all up on the overhead view, and we will get the try to get that mirror put back on and get that tire before we finish this video up. Alrighty guys. Need to turn our, move our little spinner. You know, I took this, how I made this. If you be interested on how I made it, I used a microwave, little turntable inside of it. That's all it is. But I just noticed this today. See how it's going this way? Now if I unplug it, plug it back in, it'll go the opposite way. Now it's going this way. So it's got a switch or something in there. When you turn it off, it automatically kicks it where it'll go the opposite way. I guess it makes your food warm up even. So see, now it's going this way. This way. Just turn it off. Wait a minute, didn't do it that time. Making a liar out of me. There it goes. Didn't happen. Now it's going that way. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Alrighty. Let's get that over here. Up out of the way. get our Willie's Jeep back on it. There we go. Alright. Not Jeep, Willie's coupe. Alright guys, all I'm wanting to do is, it's going to be easy. I'm just going to try to get the mirror back on. I just lost. That mirror's been difficult. I found it. It was easy to find this time. So let's get the glue out and get that thing glued on before it falls again. Turn some light on the situation. There we go. I was going to get a little glue here. I'm glad the super glue held out really good because it's got really wet out in the snow. And it seems like it did okay. So I'm going to put a little glue here where it broke off. I'm trying not to hit my window this time. That's how I hit it the first time. I was trying to put this mirror on and put that fog on it. And then I'm going to put a little glue on this too. I gotta get my tweezers to hold it in place. We're going to put a little glue on that too. Alright. Now with some luck, we may get it back on here. And it's going to take some luck. I think I got it, guys. I think I got it. It's on there. Now, I don't know how long it will stay on there, but it's on there for now. Now, all we need to do is put a little glue right here and put our tire back on it, our spare tire. And beginning this video, guys, I was kind of putting this glue down, and the reason what at first I didn't like about it, I couldn't get it to come out here. I couldn't just do that. But I learned to just use toothpicks and just open it up, because just get you a bunch right there in the cap and just use toothpicks and just put a little on it, and it worked perfect. And it's the super glue gel. So yeah, I didn't kind of badmouth it at the beginning, but here at the end, it really did a good job. Just got to use toothpicks to get it, you know, to put it on the pieces. All right, let's get the back tire put on here. There we go, and that will be on there for the rest of its life. And I probably will have to eventually glue these tires on, even though it says don't glue them. I got one side on the passenger, just does not want to stay on. But there we go, guys. The spare tire is back on. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this model build. I sure enjoyed sharing with you guys, building it. And, oh, I forgot to show y'all. See, I put the Bronco on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but it says 302. The Ford Bronco had a V8, a 302 my 5.0. Remember the song Vanilla Ice? Riding in my 5.0 with my rag top down. Is that how it went? I think so. Riding in my 5.0 with the rag top down. I don't know. It's got a 5.0 liter. Guys, hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Hope everybody is well and everybody is doing good. Until we meet again, I will see you right here, Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.